The left says, you'll never eliminate abortion. I think this is how the saying goes. You'll never eliminate abortion. You'll just eliminate safe abortion. So obviously, that's an oxymoron. There is no safe abortion because every abortion results in the death of at least one person. But to the left, what they're trying to do is they're trying to make you think that if you can't go to a Planned Parenthood and get an abortion, that you will go in the back alley somewhere and take a wire coat hanger and destroy yourself and your unborn child. And you will die in the process. Women will die in the process. This is what the left wants you to think. Is this true? Will this happen? Is this what we're going to face if we illegalize abortion? Let's look at the facts. Let's look at the history of our country. Let's look at whether this happened before Roe v. Wade. Because remember, Roe v. Wade was in 1973. So we don't have to travel back. We only have to travel back 49 years, actually. And 49 years ago, in many states, abortion was highly restricted or illegal. So did we face this same epidemic of coat hanger abortions, these back alley abortions? Were women dying from illegal abortions? The co-founder of NARAL, which is one of the biggest pro-abortion lobby organizations in the country, his name is Dr. Bernard Nathanson. He addresses this narrative. Remember, this guy founded this abortion lobbyist organization. And one of the talking points from the left is that 5,000, 10,000 women die of illegal abortions every year. And this is what the co-founder of NARAL admitted. He said, quote, "It was always 5,000 to 10,000 deaths a year. I confess," he said, "that I knew the figures were totally false. And I suppose the others did too if they stopped to think of it. But in the, quote, morality of our revolution, it was a useful figure, widely accepted. So why go out of our way to correct it with honest statistics? The overriding concern was to get the laws eliminated, and anything within reason that had to be done was permissible." End quote. So he lied. The abortion lobby lied. They invented a number and they disseminated it. No one questioned it. It wasn't debunked because no one questioned it. It became this talking point that was propagated by the left, and it was never true. It was always a lie. In fact, the year before Roe v. Wade in our country, when abortion was illegal in many places, according to the CDC, the number of women who died from illegal abortions, the year before Roe v. Wade was legal, the number of women who died from illegal abortions was 39. Now, 39 is a lot of people. That's a lot of women. That's a lot of lives lost that didn't have to be lost. It's a tragedy. It's really sad. And it could have been entirely avoided if these women had chosen life. They didn't have to die. They died based on a deliberate decision that they made. And it's still tragic. It could have been avoided, but 39 is not 5,000. It's not 10,000. It's not millions of women are going to die from back alley abortions. In fact, there's an abortion historian by the name of Joseph Del Pana who says the following about the mortality rate associated with both legal abortions and illegal abortions. This is what he said. He said, "The data suggest that there have been as many maternal deaths in the United States annually from legal abortions. Estimates, he says, range from 15 to 35 per year, as there were maternal deaths from illegal abortions in the years immediately before Roe v. Wade was decided." So maybe, just maybe, abortion itself is dangerous. Abortion itself is deadly, whether or not the law permits it or the law prohibits it. In fact, the former medical director for Planned Parenthood, her name is Dr. Mary Calderon. She in 1960, remember, abortion was illegal in 1960. Roe v. Wade did not happen. She published a report called "Illegal Abortion as a Public Health Problem." This was published in the American Journal of Public Health. And she actually looked at this. Are women more likely to die from illegal abortions or legal abortions, and how do laws impact that? And this is what she found in her report. She said, quote, "Abortion is no longer a dangerous procedure. This applies not just to therapeutic abortions as performed in hospitals, but also to so-called illegal abortions done by physicians." She said 90% of all illegal abortions are presently being done by physicians. Call them what you will, abortionists or anything else, they are still physicians trained as such, and many of them are in good standing in their communities. They must do a pretty good job if the death rate is as low as it is. So it's not in back alleys. It's not with coat hangers. When illegal abortions are performed, they're still performed by doctors who are simply performing the procedure illegally in violation of the law.